Good morning, King Charles, and congratulations on your lovely coronation yesterday. I am Dr. Hiba Ibrahim, and I would like to express the happiness of all the Sudanese community on your sitting on the throne. Dear King, I don't want to rain on your parade by any chance. It's very, very important issue that had been brought to my knowledge. Your Highness, you are the top of this country. Maybe you are not entitled of any military movement, but I am 100% sure you would love to keep the name of this lovely kingdom high. Your Highness, His Indian Highness, Mr. Rishi Sunak, for some reason, feeling the right to get involved into my country, Sudan. And we learned that he is so adamant to prove that it's a civil war. Well, a civil war cannot happen between a Chadian mutiny and Mr. Haftar in Libya, who backed him. This is not civil war, Your Highness. Maybe he thinks that the caliber of our IQ is similar to his race. And the Honorable Lady of the Minister of Interior, with all the audacity, declared that she is not going to let a single Sudanese refugee to her country. Your Highness, I think Queen Mary of Scots had been beheaded for claiming for a far smaller part of this island. Your Highness, these people has no knowledge of diplomacy. Her Majesty was able to dissolve any tyranny with a look, in silence. She had never uttered a single word of undiplomatic expression, and her way of doing the handshake in Ireland, I think it was a lesson, a lecture, or a book on how to do political science. I think these people need to sit down, and I suggest if they can have someone just to give them an idea about how to speak and give orders. Maybe Maggie Smith can do this role successfully. Yes, and she shouldn't be censored. Maybe can their small brains wake up. Your Highness, these are just crazy, crazy individuals. We had been living in your kingdom. I didn't even apply for a British citizenship because I don't deserve it. This country belongs to the British people, not to us. We know that, and we are happy to do whatsoever we can to make this island happy again. Your Highness, maybe sometimes people can think about siding with allies. If these allies were moving forward with shining colors, that's fine. At the moment, most of the allies are struggling to keep themselves afloat. I think, Your Highness, if you can give me the privilege of giving you advice in terms of Sudan, I think we should, no, you should give orders so all the Royal Army in Djibouti to be withdrawn at once. Because if these people were lured to go in Sudan for any ridiculous reason, believe me, Your Highness, all the Sudanese people will be in one line and they will attack with all their might. And they are lions. They are happy to face the cannon, bare, and take all the maxi shots. 3 million died in Khartoum 100 years ago. So please, Your Highness, I don't think the globe needs any more circus-like attitude in the Red Sea. The black one is enough. I don't think, Your Highness, His Indian Highness is listening. No, he would like to have something to put his Indian name up and the British name down. Again, Your Highness, I'm happy to prove it to you. It had never been a civil war at all. And now the Hitler, the African Hitler, Hemeti, is detaining men on the street so he can prove it's a civil war. So it's getting worse by the moment, by the minute, by the second. I would really appreciate it, Your Highness, if you can have a briefing as soon as possible. And let's start your reign by a very just and very strong declaration of a new England era. Thank you, Your Highness. It's been a pleasure seeing you yesterday. All your family were supporting you. And I just would like to assure you, you had been aware of the black balcony comments. Don't worry at all. We had never been siding with her at all. I think the lady, I'm not sure if I can call her the Honorable Lady. I don't know who said that, but it's not our opinion, no. We do really believe in the family, and the father should give orders to all of his family members. But on the same vein, we loved to see you with your grandson. As you know, being a Sudanese culture, we all believe that marriage is not a permanent relationship. No. The only permanent relationship is fatherhood and motherhood. And I think you've been a great father, a great grandfather, and you are going to be a great, great grandfather. Wish you a very long and happy justice life. Thank you.